Hey Mike, hey Don. Can you all hear me okay? Hey Odessa. Pop out the chat. Oh, no problem, Mike. Mad Mike. Are y'all hearing me okay, or is it too noisy? About the guy on my left shoulder, I know. Audio's fine? Okay, cool. Because I have a big exhaust fan in here. Because I smoke. So, keeps the air circulating in here. It's pretty loud in here. Awesome. So, Mike, you want to know, you and quite a few people have asked me about the armor. So here's your chance. I'm going to tell you about the armor. Let me grab it. So this guy is what I call my Dark Dragon Knight. Last year I was kind of doing some cosplay stuff. About, I think it was the year and a half ago, we had a show. My band had a show at a corporate gig out in Houston, and it was a big international event, and they wanted the whole after event party was space themed. So they wanted everybody to wear, in the band, to wear a space costume. So me being me, decided I needed, play guitar. I needed to wear something that was easy to play guitar and strap on my shoulders and everything. So I built my first cosplay piece specifically for that show, which was this, which is a Dune still suit, and it's all made out of foam floor mats, the whole thing. I've got the arm pieces and the leg pieces and all that stuff, but this was my first piece, so I could do that show. Then I decided I wanted to do something original, so I built this guy. And it's mostly it's mostly foam with a little bit of Worbla. Like the chest plate is Worbla. This piece and this piece are topped with Worbla. Well, the dragon shoulders, Worbla, and all that stuff. The helmet is foam. This is all foam, all like 2mm foam and floor mat foam. And then this little emblem's in Worbla, and then these are made out of just the sheet foam you put on houses. So it kind of goes like this. So that was my design for this, and it only had a picture. I found this picture on the front that some guy drew on the internet, and it only had the front, so I kind of designed all the rest of it myself, like the back. The back and all that stuff. That's all. I had to make it all up. Yeah, I can see through it. It's got some thin black felt going through it. I can't play a guitar in this, but, I just wanted to have fun building something. The swords, the swords are just half-inch PVC that I heated up with a heat gun, and then pressed down between two pieces of clamped down between two pieces of 2x4, and then I just took my belt sander to the edge. So this is all PVC. Let me put this guy back up. And then, of course, he's got the spear, which is 3/4 PVC with a top piece. The blade is made out of foam and just foam and covered in a layer of Worbla. And then the gloves are just like they're just work gloves with Worbla, you know, cut out of them or glued on top of them and painted. So it kind of looks like this. It's just these standard cheap, you know, work gloves. So that's the armor. Now you know what it is. Ah. No Ace Frehley. Yeah, I used to, whenever I do a show, if I have a show coming up, I'll actually practice, run through all the material and practice, and I'll actually put that helmet on, and because I can't see, so I'll put that helmet on and make sure I can play the piece while I'm wearing that helmet. I can't cheat. I can't look down in it. So, but I never got to wear it. I've never been, well, I can't say I've never been to a Comic-Con, but I have been to comic conventions, but that was to play as the after party entertainment. But I've never actually gone to a Comic-Con as to cosplay or anything like that. So I've actually never worn it. I put it, once I finished the build, I put it on, and that was it. Painted a few guitars. Oh no, those are actually carpets. Yeah, that's actually my carpet. I have 4 of them. Yeah, I should wear it. I was going to wear it last year for Halloween, and we were set to go to a party, but then the girl who my wife and I were going to go to the party with, it's her best friend, like 2 hours before the party, she called us and said that there was some big, you know, crisis and that they had to cancel the party, so I didn't get to wear it. So, yeah, that sucked. You know what? I think I'm going to, because it's kind of hard to... Hang on, it's kind of hard to read the, because the camera's sitting on top, so I'm going to move this camera. I'm going to put it back on my little tripod. Not the one that I made. It is a folding table under the armor. It's just one of those little food tray tables. I didn't have anything else to put it on, so I just threw it on that. Give me just a second, guys. And girls. Let me see. Let me look through OBS so I can actually see what's going on. There we go. Is that view okay for you all? I'm going to lower it down a little bit. Yeah, and I wanted to get a full mannequin to put my my armor on, because you know I've got all the leg pieces and the foot pieces and everything. And cool. Yeah, I'll start using this for. I might even start using this when I'm actually doing my videos, instead of having it. That way you're looking straight at me instead of looking up. Hey Derek, how's it going? If I missed anybody else, hey, I'm sorry I missed. So yeah, I also built some guitars back there. I had a couple of people ask me about the guitars. The two outside ones I actually built. Here, I'll grab one of them. So these are called my Catacomb guitars. There we go. And I built these, I don't know, about 7 or 8 years ago. You can see it says Judge Guitars, because yes, my last name is Judge. And I had 5 of these, but I sold the rest of it. Glare on my glasses? Okay. How about I just take my glasses off? I can manage to read the screen at least. As long as I don't have to read my phone, I'm okay. Yeah, it feels nice to have the glasses off anyway. I just had to start wearing the glasses the last, I don't know, 6 months. About 6 months ago. My vision went from being pretty good to being utter crap in the course of about a month. Coffee is good. It is Donut Shop coffee. It's 11:30 here. This is my 4th cup, so I'm a little behind, but I woke up really late today. I didn't wake up till 9:15 because I was up till 3 o'clock this morning working on that damn intro YouTube channel intro video thing. Why did it decline so quickly? Probably just because I'm constantly on the computer, you know, for work and stuff, and I don't know. It might have something to do with blood pressure, because I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago to get a checkup, and he said that my blood pressure was a little high. It's been running like 140 over 90, and it's been kind of steady there, so that might have a little bit to do with it. Yeah, these are actually bifocal. Well, they're the, what do they call them? The ones that have no line, the, not transitions, but whatever the hell they are. Yeah, I can keep them on my head. That's actually a good idea. Varifocal? Yeah, whatever. They actually annoy me. When I get another set of glasses, I'm going to go for another eye checkup here in the next month. Progressive, there you go. I'm going to go and tell them I don't want progressives again. I just want glasses to read in. Can't figure out the head out, yeah. So, my printer's over here. GearBest finally sent me the replacement limit switch for the Z along with the board. Tried it out last night. The replacement Z switch they sent me is the wrong switch, so I had to order. I just went ahead and ordered a pack of those, and I plugged the control board in, and I'm guessing I've got to completely change the firmware to use the new control board, because it doesn't work. So I only had that thing up and running for a week. and I've had it for what, 2.5 months or something like that. So it's been dead for almost 9 weeks now, 10 weeks. And the Formbot Raptor, which is on the other side of the room over there, the Raptor, I was actually doing a video. I was getting ready to do my follow-up video, and which one is what? Oh, the Zone Star. The Zone Star is the P802QR2. No, the follow-up review on the Zone Star is not looking so good. But the Raptor, I had it running. So I had ordered some new drivers from Chris over at Tiny Machines, and I had them installed like a month ago. And it's been working great, but the fan, one of the two fans went out. So I did a mod to do a big, 80 millimeter fan, printed the new case, and I was going to start working on that the other day. And I pulled the new drivers out and put the original drivers back in, because what I wanted to do was record the whole process of upgrading the drivers, changing out the fan, doing all that stuff as part of my review video for follow-up review on the Raptor. And I actually was recording setting the voltage on the driver, and you set the black lead on top of like the casing for the SD card, and then you put the hot lead, the red lead, on the little screw to adjust the voltage. And I had it on there, and I was showing the voltage, and I looked over at OBS to make sure that you could see the multimeter actually on there. And when I did that, my red lead that was on the screw, I leaned in a little bit and didn't realize it, and it shorted across the heat sink, so it fried out the chip, popped, sparked, started smoking. So I ordered new drivers. So that's why this week is going to be the intro to printing part 3, troubleshooting, and then next week I should hopefully be able to do the Raptor video follow-up. Chris has sent me out a new driver and everything, but at least I've got some great footage now of what not to do and how to completely fuck up your printer by shorting across when you're working with a multimeter on the board hot. Why have you not been able to print for a month? Just time, or? This coffee's good. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a good video post. Yeah. I mean, I've only had my 2 Enders running for the past month. I ran a print off for my wife last night because she wanted to give one of these bear things to her mom. So, but I haven't been doing too much printing myself lately. Plus, doing the videos is taking longer and longer every week. I was telling everyone over in James's channel earlier that I have, hey Robo, what's up? That I have this week's video. There are, I think I said 42 video overlays on top of the primary dialogue video. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how much editing I had to do for this week's video. Yeah, keep the wife happy. She's actually, she's Army Reserve, and she's actually drilling right now, today, so she might call me for lunch. I don't know if they're going to have to go to the DFAC today or not to eat, but if not, then I'll probably run off and meet her for lunch real quick. I should just live stream everything and wing it. I know that like a lot of the cosplay builders that I know, like Evil Ted Smith and the guys over at, Punish Props and all them, they actually stream on Twitch all of their recordings for their videos that they do on YouTube. They stream it live on Twitch, which I used to do all my cosplay streams on Twitch. I was going to see if I could stream on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, but I have 4 3D printers. I have an Ender 2, an Ender 3, a Zonestar P802 QR2, and the Formbot Raptor. I was getting ready to buy a couple more, and my wife said that I'm not allowed to buy any more printers if it's been within 6 months. Whatever. But, you know, we kind of have an agreement. If I'm not allowed to buy printers, she's not allowed to buy purses and shoes. So, I don't know how long that agreement will hold out, at least on her end. Yeah, I am thinking of building one. I really am. I've got a, you know, I don't know. She'll cave first, trust me. Trust me, she will cave first. If I build one, though, I know that I know what size I want to build. I want to build 600 deep, 1,000 long, 1,000 tall. And that would be my first build. She can make her purses. I bought her, when I was doing all the cosplay stuff last year, she started getting into the sewing stuff, so I actually set her up on all the sewing, but she did it for a little while and then broke the needle, and just, even though she's got a whole pack of new needles, never replaced it, so whatever. Plus, we're always doing other stuff. 334. Yeah, if I'm going to do a build, I'm going to do it big. Plus, like saying, the other stuff that we do on the weekends, like last weekend, you know, there was a lot of stuff I wanted to do on the printers and stuff, but I didn't have time because we ended up building that damn doghouse. I don't know if y'all saw the pictures of that doghouse that we built. You know what? I'm on OBS, so I can actually show you that doghouse we built. Let me show you the doghouse. Studio 2? Yep, there we go. So that is the doghouse we built last week. We built well, we did all the sheetrock and everything on, all the sheetrock, all the plywood and everything on Saturday, and then on Sunday we finished it up. And, you know, it's AC. Yeah, dogs have it made. But I'm not gonna lie, it was actually my idea. I can't leave my dog outside, because the one that was in the picture you saw is my dog, and he's 13 years old, so it's just too hot here in South Texas in this, and we were actually supposed to go to my mom's last Saturday. So this is what happened. My mom has a place out on the river, and we were supposed to go out there Saturday and hang out with everybody. And the property owners, it's a big, massive 200-acre thing, and my mom has like an acre or 2 acres of it on the river. But the property owner said no dogs that weekend. So we couldn't leave our dogs outside, and we can't leave them inside for, you know, how long it takes to go to the lake. So we decided, hey, let's build an AC. Let's build a doghouse with an AC. It's 3 foot by 5 foot, 3 foot by 3 foot by 5 foot. And we did the framing for it Saturday, and then Sunday we went to the actual Sunday we went to the lake, and then we did the rest of it on Monday. All the panel, all the shit. Damn it! Why can I not remember the term? The fuck. Pallets, not siding, pallets. She has a whole stack of pallets, and we stripped the pallets and made all the pallet stuff. I bought some plexiglass for the windows and all that, and we picked up the tar paper and all that stuff. But yeah, they're outside right now, so now we can actually go out and spend the whole day somewhere during the summer and not have to worry about the dogs because they have AC of their own. The largest project I've ever made 3D printing wise. I haven't done a lot of really large stuff 3D printing wise. Marvin, who you'll see this on the FormBot review when I get it done, is my largest print, and he's I don't know, 16 inches tall or so. But yeah, Marvin, and then I did some rockets to test for height. Well, shit. But yeah, I don't have any play the guitar on the stream. I'll do some guitar on the stream once in a while. I think my wife just picked up a new job. Well, she picked up a temporary job. She was working delivery for Amazon, but it screwed her back up. So she's doing, just right now, she's doing delivery for Jimmy John's, but she's actually going to be, she got her license for her certified guard and all that stuff, so she's going to be picking up an armed security job. There's a couple that she's actually going to work for my hospital, but they changed the shift, so she declined the job. But when she starts doing that, she's probably going to have to work till 8 o'clock in the evening, so I'm probably going to, yeah, hit the like, absolutely. I'll probably have to start, I'll probably start doing a live stream if she does get on a regular schedule where she works, towards the evening. That'll give me an opportunity to do a live stream on a regular schedule. So that'll be cool. Yeah, thanks, Don. You know what, guys? Give me just a second. I need to make some more coffee. Hang on just a second. Grab my phone. Alright, got my coffee. And I got some tea. So when I'm done with my coffee, I can switch to tea. I have to keep my phones on me because I am on call this weekend. Hopefully I don't get any calls, but I am on call. Hey Ben, how's it going? That is a mug. This is my, it's kind of hard to see with the white balance. But it's my, I call it my dead hand. Get the light off of it. There you go. It's my dead hand Yeti holder that I designed. I'm actually going to be selling these. It's part of the company that my friend and I started up doing 3D printing. I've actually been getting a lot of orders for these already, and I haven't even posted them yet. But it's just a Yeti cup holder that's a dead hand, skeleton hand. And I'm working on a variation of it that's going to be a face hugger. If I can ever get it done, because it's hard to do face huggers in Fusion 360. FP3D, what's going on? I will be selling them on our website at 3dmattermakers.com. We've got the cart and everything set up, but we were trying to finalize the printing process for these. We know we're going to charge $30 for them, but we got to get the printing finalized on them. It's a matter of just getting the supports optimized for the print, because each print takes a long time. They take about 14 hours to print each one. So we just have to get the print optimized as far as the supports and get them as minimum as possible while not losing any structure. And then I need to get a smoother, because, you know, sanding these, I don't like sanding them. I'd rather just get a smoother and smooth them down. I do not have any experience with that. Hopefully I'll be getting a 2-in-1 mixing nozzle before long. Yeah, there's all y'all that are here. If there's anyone you have not subbed that's in the channel, sub them. Everybody sub everybody. Small channels need to support each other as much as possible. You don't have to turn on the bells if you don't want to, but at least sub them, the very minimum. Coffee. I gotta get used to the camera being here. And yes, this is my only tattoo. So let me check my schedule for the day. All right. Your printer still thinks it needs 2 temps instead of 1. Why? I don't understand why your printer would think that. Why would it think that? Yeah, I'm not sure how to help you on that one. A tea-flavored coffee or a coffee-flavored tea? No, I'm going to stick to my coffee. It's either coffee, iced tea, or hot tea. And if it's hot tea, it's Earl Grey. If it's coffee, it's Donut Shop. And if it's tea, it's Lipton. Bagged and cooked, but Lipton. I use a lot of Splenda in my tea. I used to be a sweet and low guy, but now I use a lot of Splenda. You need to get some content up, FP. I'll show you all the, I don't know if I can. See if I can give you all a sneak peek of this week's. Oh, let's see. Intro 12. Episode 12. Even though there's more episodes than that, but let's see, give you all this week's I was mentioning in James's channel earlier, that this week's video is absolutely ridiculous. When it comes to the video overlays. Let's see if I can get this up. Splenda gives you gas. Let's see. Where's my OBS at? There you are. Desktop. That is this week's video. It is absolutely ridiculous how much editing I had to do to this particular video, and how much footage I had to record for this video. It really, really, really sucked this week. Yeah, the main video, the main dialogue video is actually recorded for the most part in one take. And then, you know, it'll usually be, the main dialogue video will usually, even though, so normally I don't script the videos. Normally I just record me working on the stuff and talking about them, especially on reviews. But on these intro videos, I've had to write scripts. So I'm not good at memorizing scripts. I could never do theater. So I would have to, you know, it all record in one segment. So it's usually about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour to record 10 minutes of video. And I'd have to read each line and then stare off into space going, and then get back into function and record it. And that's why it has all those slices on the main video line. Yeah, what I did is I used a Word document and switched it to black. And, you know, my camera was mounted on top of the screen, and then I put the Word document at the very top of the screen, and then lowered the brightness on the screen all the way down so you didn't see the reflection in my glasses. I looked at teleprompting software, but it was kind of the same issue regardless. Which is why I might start using this little tripod design instead, because I can actually put, you know, I can put the text right above the camera so you can't tell that I'm looking at the text. You know, because it was kind of obvious when the camera was up there and I'd look down. So that's, yeah, it was ridiculous this week. And I'm certainly not running any sort of advanced studio setup in here. Well, I am for guitar and music recording, but not for video stuff. Like, for instance, my lighting is one of those cheap metal bulb clamp-on lights over there, and then over here it's a desk lamp, and I've got some that's just damn it, that's just a wax paper wrapped around the thing to diffuse the light a little bit. It works. No problem. Go AFK all you want. Absolutely not a problem. I like the pop out on here. The pop out on the chat is nice. The pop out on Twitch sucks, but the pop out chat on YouTube is far better. There we go. Getting all my windows lined up. Make sure I can see my security cameras too. We have 16 security cameras on our house. Not that I live in a bad part of town, but we just don't really trust a lot of people. So there's a lot of kids and stuff around here. So we have 16 security cameras. You know, 2 separate security systems with displays mounted in the bedroom. Plus we can access them from our phones and other TVs. And the internet, of course. Watch it in here. Alarm system. Dogs. There's actually a separate security system coming, a separate camera system we're getting in here soon. That I actually should be in today. But that one's just for the back so I can see the dogs better when we're gone. Alright, Mike. I get it. When you get the look, it's time to go. Have a good day, Mike. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, we got some... We just planted a whole row of cactus along the front, too, for security. The whole front house of the cactus is cactus, and then along the drainage ditch on the side, we just put up a fence with a... Oh, sure, Mike. Glad I finally got to explain it to you. The whole side along the drainage ditch, we just dropped in $500 worth of cactus. And a fence. Keep the little kids from... I am that old guy now that I didn't care about the kids cutting through my lawn to every once in a while to go through the little drainage ditch to get to the big ditch out back. But when it came to a point to where they were like 40 times a day they were traipsing through there, and there's literally a walkway in my front yard now of dirt, and they are leaving their bikes because they can't get their bikes under the gate. There's like a gate that goes from the top of the concrete drainage ditch up to the top of our gate that the city put in. They can't fit their bikes on there underneath there, so they leave their bikes and crap in our front yard. It got so ridiculous that I was actually taking their bikes and putting them in the trash can, the big trash can out front, and the parents got mad. But my wife was wanting to actually just put the bikes in the garage and keep them anytime they left them, but I was like, no, we're not gonna do that. I have certainly become the get off my lawn. So, and plus, you know, they go traipsing through there at like 6:45 in the morning. So our bedroom's right by that ditch, and the dogs sleep in the bedroom with us. And it would wake my wife up because the dog would start barking because his kids are traipsing through. So we now have a cactus wall. It's awesome. All sorts of different types of cactus. It's going to take a while for them to grow, but they're the kind that get huge. Damn kids. I have become the quintessential American Dad character. What have I missed? Any prickly pears? Yes. Yes. The prickly pear is actually on the front of the house in the flower bed that spans the front, because our bedroom window's on the front too. So she's got like, I don't even know what they all are. She's got big agave and all sorts of stuff on the front of the house. There's this one that we bought that she didn't plant yet along the fence line, but it's just a big cylinder cactus, dome, tall, thin dome cactus, and it's got all these massive spikes, and it's supposed to get like 3 feet wide and 30 feet tall if you plant it in the ground. I'm waiting for that one to get bigger so we can plant it in the ground. Not only did she put cactus up, also put rose bushes up too, closer to our fence on the side where the drainage ditch fence meets our actual fence, the backyard fence. She covered that with rose bushes. So, and just so y'all know, yes, my wife is young. I married half my age. I don't know the cactus names. Let me see. I think oh, my wife texted me. I didn't even hear it. Oh, no lunch yet. Hang on, just had to answer my wife real quick. Let me see. I think I have a picture. I'm going to turn my headset off so I can actually hear when she texts me. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to show you all these. I don't know if you'll see these in the phone or not. No, white balance is too off. Maybe if I turn my, hang on, turn my brightness down. Those are a couple of the kind that she got. The agave, which you can't really see. And she's texting me. And she's going to want to do Chick-fil-A whenever she gets released for lunch. The only person I've ever had an issue with age is myself. Yeah, this is actually my 4th wife, just so y'all know. Because, so I refer to my exes as X.1, X.2, and X.3. They were all my age or older. And pretty much all of them were half the maturity level of my current wife. But that's probably because she's military, honestly. Far more mature than most, and I think she actually photo or video bombed me a couple times in a couple of the videos. And for the you don't know, I'm in San Antonio, great state of Texas. So when I go out of country and people ask me if I'm from the United States, I say I'm from Texas. '88, 55, 60. Is that her measurements? Yeah, I think she's going to be ready to go to lunch, so when she gives me the go-ahead, I'm going to hop off here and go have lunch with her. Then I'll come back and I'll hop back on. Because she has She probably only has 45 minutes for lunch. It's Chick-fil-A. It's always Chick-fil-A. Really, Don? Yeah, that I'm gonna have to concur on that one. That is an awesome wife. That's awesome. Jesus. Yeah, when we were still dating. We were only 6 months into dating. She was 19. She was just turning 19 when we started, or just about to turn 19 when we started dating. And 6 months into it, I have a Jeep Commander, and she loved my Jeep Commander, and kept talking about how I kind of missed my Chevy Avalanche that my X.2 had. I loved that Avalanche. Came home one day and she's like, I bought you an Avalanche, let's go take a look at it. She's like, I'm gonna start driving the Jeep. I bought you an Avalanche so you could have that. I was like, awesome. Of course, now I just bought a Grand Cherokee, so now the Avalanche is our backup car, along with the Mustang. That's a backup car. What are these emails? Make sure there's nothing going on at work. No, just storage notifications. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run a print later. You have yeah, the one we have is a 2004. I need to get the lower seals replaced because it's starting to leak oil quite rapidly. I got to put a quart in it every month or so. Hang on. I think she's about ready to leave. But yeah, we actually have it set up as our bug out truck too. So we got like an emergency zombie apocalypse bug out bag we keep in the back and everything. I'm going to run to lunch real quick, guys. I'll be back probably in about an hour. Maybe an hour and 15 minutes. So I'll close the stream down, but then I'll hop back on in about an hour and 15 minutes. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll see you all shortly.